So here's my story on how I got started in marketing. I never really told this story online, but I'm sharing more of my journey. I'm sharing more of my story with y'all online. And I wasn't always into marketing. I originally started with journalism. I loved writing since a kid. Like my brother used to write stories, and people in the family used to listen to his stories and read his stories, and they used to always tell him good things about his stories, and that motivated me. That made me want to start writing. When I started writing, I started to love it. When we used to have, for all my Floridians out there, y'all remember the FCAT. I used to always get 5s and 6s on the FCAT writing. A 6 is the highest you could get. That's basically a perfect, and a 5 is you doing really good. And I used to love writing stories or essays in class, and people used to love when I used to write my stories and read them out loud. And they used to always give me great feedback about how great my stories were. So fast forward to college, my first year playing basketball in college, my major was journalism. I wanted to do something with writing. I wanted to write for a newspaper, write for a magazine, or just do something involved in writing. Now I was at Shaw University in North Carolina, and after I left there, I went to my next school, Weber. But when I was signing up for Weber, they were a business school, and they had no journalism majors. They had nothing about journalism. All the majors were business. This was one of the top business universities in the nation. So when I found that out, I knew I had to do something in business. So I'm like, all right, let me do business management because I want to start my own business one day, and I like making money. So as I'm at Weber, I had a marketing class that was literally one of my favorite professors. He was so energetic. He was always like, I always felt like I learned something after each class, even if it was just life stuff. He just gave us a lot of gems and just told us like what these big companies are doing and how they do it and why they do it. So fast forward, I'm eventually leaving Weber, and I'm choosing my next school, and I'm home now. I'm home. I'm playing basketball. I'm training, and I came across a video. And the video I came across was Tai Lopez. Shout out to Tai Lopez, man. He changed my life with that one. But he basically, it was like after a YouTube video or something. I probably was watching something on marketing, and he was just explaining on how people can make a lot of money with social media marketing, and how you can get a certain amount of clients, and this could, give you a retainer every month, and you could have residual income off of just managing people's social media and doing their marketing. And literally when I watched this video, I went all in. I started grabbing all my stuff. I started to make a business, started to, make stuff on Canva. It was a wrap after that. Now I'm at my next school. This is Jarvis University in Texas. And I'm going all in. My major now is business management with a concentration in marketing. And I just said, when I leave college, I want to at least have something to fall back on. I want to at least have, learn something from college. I was always trying to get gems. I was always trying to figure out like something that they knew that I didn't know. I was always just in the offices of the professors and the people who worked at the school. And eventually they made me the marketing director of the marketing department. It's me in the school's magazine. Y'all see me up there, marketing president. That was big for me. It gave me confidence. It gave me, an assurance that something that I'm doing is working, and it could eventually land me something positive in the future. I got to do some great things at the school. There was one time where I went to Houston and I was on stage for a competition, an app competition that I was promoting. Look at that boy. He look confident, don't he? I got to go to Dallas in an all expenses paid workshop at Ernst & Young, EY, one of the top accounting firms in the world. I helped write, produce, and record a whole series that we recorded at the school. This really helped me with angles. It helped me learning about a camera. It helped me with a lot of things as far as my marketing goes. Me on graduation day, y'all know I'm a Florida boy, man. Moms and sis came all the way out to Texas to watch me graduate. So after I graduated, I came home and hit the ground running. I pretty much had 3 jobs. I was working as a aftercare teacher / substitute teacher. I was working with a project manager who was a trainer of mine in the past. And then also I was doing Uber and Lyft when I could. Mind you, y'all, look how high I am up in this building. This building was like 30-something floors in downtown Fort Lauderdale, Las Olas. This is gonna all make sense, y'all. Y'all stick with me. Here's me trying to pitch to his multi-million-dollar company he was working for. Y'all see my HP laptop, my PowerPoint. I didn't get it, y'all. I didn't get it. So fast forward, me and the project manager aren't working together anymore. He moved away and got a job. The school year was over for the school now. So now I'm in Broward living with my dad, just grinding. Walking and taking the bus everywhere, y'all. Literally. Eventually made me enough money to get me a car. And then I landed a job with a law firm up in Palm Beach, which is actually where I want to live with my girlfriend. So mind you, I'm waking up at 4 in the morning, driving my car to the train station, taking the train to Palm Beach. After I get off the train at Palm Beach, I'm waiting at the bus stop. The bus stop takes me near the law firm, and then I gotta walk about 1 to 2 miles to the law firm to make it there. And I'm doing this every day. Y'all see my face? I was tired, man, tired. So I got the job around August, and by October I was able to get enough for me and my girlfriend to get an apartment. And by the second week of us being in our apartment, we find out that she's pregnant. And that put me even more into a grind mode. That made me go even harder. So this put me into grind mode, serious grind mode. And this was October of 2019. And by March of 2020, he let the whole office go. I literally lost my job. So I had a couple clients on the side, and I had to just go all in with marketing. I said, this is what I want to do, and I'm just going to go all in until this works. So now I'm going hard with my content. I'm trying to get more clients. I started a family page for me and my family, and this starts to get some traction. My content started to get some traction. I'm getting paid off of these things, and things were looking good. So fast forward to 2023, fractured my leg 2 years later. And this really put things into perspective for me. This really got me to sit down. It got me to get closer with God. It got me to really, understand and figure out what I wanted to do with my life and clean up some of the things that I were doing. And a month later, I gave my life to God, and so many things and doors started to open for me. I started to get more clients. I got the chance to be the content director for Palm Beach State, which is the junior college in my area. I also got to help my old trainer and a good friend of mine start his new consulting firm. I got to run 3 political campaigns. I didn't win any of them, but I got runner-up twice, and we had a face-off twice. Me and my old trainer and the project manager that I was telling y'all about in the beginning of this video, we reconnected, and he made me the marketing director of his new company. Y'all remember in the beginning of the video when I was on that 30th story floor? Now I'm on like the 6th floor, but this was the guy that was recording the video. He's now with the project manager as well. And now I record content for this company. I handle all their marketing materials. Everything that has to do with marketing, I'm doing it. And there was so many times I wanted to quit. There was so many times where I was down and out. I didn't have money. I was losing clients, and I could have just quit and stopped and just went to go do something else, but I didn't, and I just kept going. And if you get anything from this video, my story, just whatever you do, like, you're gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna have times where you get discouraged, but if you don't quit, if you just don't quit, things will work out in the end. Keep God first, continue to have faith in him, and everything will work out.